Welcome to Simply Fun's How to Play The Climbing Knights, a game where players scale the castle wall to retrieve their coat of arms and win the title of King's Climber. You can play The Climbing Knights with 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up. The Climbing Knights is good for developing strategy skills, as players consider how the roll of the dice may impact the guard's movement. The Climbing Knights also helps players learn spatial reasoning, as players study the castle walls and determine ways to move their knight to avoid getting caught by the guards. In each Climbing Knights game box you'll find 1 castle that requires some assembly and 8 coats of arms in 4 colors. The coats of arms are placed at the top of the castle for the knights to retrieve. There are 4 magnetic knights that will scale the walls of the castle, but there are also 2 guard pawns, 1 black and 1 gray, who will try to keep the knights from getting to the top. Watch out for them. Finally, there are 3 dice, 1 black, 1 gray, and 1 white, that indicate the number of spaces different pieces will move, or not move, as the case may be. To assemble the castle, follow the instructions in the booklet provided in the game box. Then set up the rest of the game. Place the black guard on the starting space on the upper level walkway of the castle, and the gray guard on the starting space on the lower level walkway. Both guards should have their awake side facing out and be pointed in the direction of the arrow. They'll be going in opposite directions. Give each player 1 knight and 2 matching coats of arms. All players stack their coats of arms together at the top of the castle. Then, each player places his knight anywhere on the first row of either of the climbing walls. Place the 3 dice where everyone can reach them. Note the castle features about how and where knights can travel on the walls, which spaces are good hiding spots, and which ones are off limits in the instruction booklet provided in the game box. To start the game, the first player will roll all 3 dice at the same time and follow 3 steps in order. Step 1. Follow the action on the black die to move the black guard. If the black die shows snoring, the black guard immediately falls asleep and nothing happens. If the black die shows a number, move the black guard that number of spaces. After the guard is moved, check to see if he sees a knight. Guards can see knights that are straight up, straight down, or straight ahead of them. They cannot see behind them or around corners or behind ledges. If he sees a knight, the knight immediately falls straight down to the first row of the level below. If the knight happens to fall to a space occupied by another knight, it must go to the nearest open space to the left or the right. If the knight falls and is seen by the gray guard, the knight must fall to the ground level and be placed anywhere on the first row of either climbing wall. Step 2. Now follow the action on the gray die to move the gray guard, repeating the same steps as the black guard. If knights are seen, they fall down to the ground level and start their climb again. Step 3. Move your knight equal to or less than the number on the white die, being careful to avoid the guard's line of sight. You can move your knight vertically or horizontally on either side of the climbing walls. You may move around the corner from one wall to the other as long as you stay on the climbing walls. You may hide behind and move over ledges. If your knight is behind a ledge, the guards cannot see you. Knights may not move diagonally or onto the front of the castle. Knights may never move on or over windows or on or over other knights. You may even choose to not move your knight at all, especially if there's no place to hide from a guard. The instruction booklet will guide you on the specific rules about moving the guards, moving the knights, avoiding the guards, and when and how the guards can see the knights. Play continues clockwise as players take turns climbing the castle, racing each other to the top while avoiding the guards. Once a knight reaches the top of the castle, he claims his coat of arms. He must wait until his next turn, though, or until it's safe, to slide down the front of the castle and start the climb again for his second coat of arms. To slide down, roll the dice and move the black and gray guards as usual. If a guard is walking on either level on the front side of the castle, the knight cannot slide down. If there's no guard on either level, the knight may slide all the way down on any number of the white die. Once down, he may begin the climb for the second coat of arms. The games end when the first knight retrieves both coats of arms. Earn the prestigious title of the King's Climber and protect the castle's tallest spire, playing the Climbing Knights.